Why the fuck isn't this motherfucker blocked already? Why do you come in under your real account, Paul? Who's the real victim, Paul? You fucking idiot. Come under your real names. That's what I'm talking about. You all run your mouths under these alt accounts. I'm right the fuck here. You know my name. You know my address. You know what I look like. Fucking cam up. Big badass Billy ass bitches under fucking alt accounts. Fucking.
Me and Barb did for years.
If I was a homophobic person, you think my daughter would ever came to me and said, Mom, I think I'm gay? No, absolutely not.
Right.
Never. And I shared this with you, Roddy, and I'm sure there's other people out there I shared it with. My son shows very feminine traits. Very feminine traits. It could be because he's being raised by a single mom. It could be because he's gay and he's going to one day come out as gay. I don't care either way. It doesn't matter. It doesn't change a damn thing to me. And I've shared this with Roddy. I said to Roddy, I said, you know what, Roddy? I actually think my son may be. He does feminine traits, you know, and guess what? I don't judge. If he wants a pink fucking dress, you can have a pink fucking dress. I'll never forget. He wanted to be the princess from Frozen, but he wanted to be Hawk. You know what we did? We put the Frozen dress over Hawk. I have never once ever. I always tell my kids, my son wanted a toy kitchen. My sister said, you can't have a toy kitchen. That's for girls. Men are chefs too. Men are fashionists. Men are fathers. My son has baby dolls when he was little. I mean, stop.
Same with my son. I allowed my son to play with baby dolls.
Again, either I'm a whore or I can't get laid. Make up your minds because it ain't making sense. And maybe, if some of you logged off YouTube long enough, you could get laid. You fucking incels out there that spend hours on a panel when you got a chick in your fucking house and we're now supposed to convince ourselves that you slept with them? Get the fuck out of here. We have a fucking problem because Shift, I know your name, okay? I'll run a background on you. I will find you and I will treat you with the same energy you're treating me with. When you're trying to get these men, why are men on the internet going real life on women anyway? The fuck are you doing?
Exactly. I mean, it's just
double fuck you. Fuck you.
They gave you no grace during grandmother's funeral. None. No grace. And you got a diagnosis yesterday that was horrific. And anybody would be probably
2 days ago
still trying to process, you know, this. And yet they want to analyze it and want proof. Like, you people are fucking sick.
Yeah, I'll get proof eventually. I don't need to prove anything right now. I didn't even sit down and like talk to everybody else. Yeah, I want to see these people turn on their cameras at 2 o'clock in the morning. If they're dealing. Yeah. You know, that was one of the things the doctor said to me when I left is to make sure I have a will. Do you know how that fucking feels?
No, I don't, and I hope I never.
And then they said I must be lying about it because I went live that night. Angela, didn't I personally tell you guys, listen, stop sending me sympathies because I'm not letting this register just yet. I'm not ready to let it resonate with me, so I'm not handling it right now. So don't send me any, you know, I'm sorry to hear that, or you know what I mean? Because I haven't let it go in yet.
Yeah, and you've told a few of us the whole story that they're trying to twist, the 2019 thing.
Yeah, which is first off, in 2019, I was in a horrific car accident. I'm pretty sure it's 2019. That definitely sidetracked everything, and we had the beginning of the fucking pandemic. So yeah, I had them come back and say it's an abnormal pap smear, but I didn't follow through with it like a fucking idiot. Right. I didn't say doctors were closed. I didn't say I couldn't get in because doctors were closed. I said COVID began. There's a fucking difference. When COVID began, my kids were home with me 24/7. There was no school. There was no babysitters. There was no stores open. It was hard to go fucking anywhere. So yeah, I stupidly ignored my medical, you know, my body's, whatever. I ignored my health at that point, and it was stupid of me. And now it's cancer. So.
You lying fucking scamming bitch.
Cancerous cells, and it's the thing to go get the fucking cog whatever. And in 2019, it was abnormal. COVID happened, everything shut down, couldn't get seen, and now it turned cancerous.
You lied about it because you said it was full blown, and now you're backpedaling because your ass got caught.
22. why I would have to, I didn't want to tell this to YouTube. It was not my intent to ever tell it to YouTube. But if I have to explain to needy fucking grown-ass women why I'm not able to respond to their text messages, there it is, sweetheart.
Well, unfortunately, cervical cancer is becoming more common.
Didn't your close friends know about this because
It's
of the
becoming more
physical
common.
issues you were having?
Yeah.
And okay, Jess, you got to get into the doctor. You got to get into the doctor. What does NC want those graphic know about this because of the
Sweetheart.
Well, unfortunately, cervical cancer is becoming more common.
Want those graphic pictures?
Yeah, didn't I send them to you guys first to say, hey, I think there's something wrong with me? And then I said, remind me to call my family doctor tomorrow. And then I called my family doctor, they got me in, and that's where I'm at.
Oh, that's sick.
Yeah, I went to the family doctor 2 days ago, and
Amazing, they were
she
able to
gave me
get you
a
in so
specialist
fast.
information, and believe it or not,
That is
got me in at
ecto.
2 o'clock yesterday, and Gen X happened to be live, and I went into hers because I know.
That was testings being sent. And I know we've all spoken about this, but again, I urge people to use their common sense. Why would I privately send that to a friend as proof against the allegations that I was lying and make the statement that I made if I was lying? That's first. That's for starters. This was a friend, right? I didn't put that on YouTube. I sent it to a friend. The other thing is the verbiage I use. So any other time they want to say that I'm uneducated, you know, that I use the wrong terms, that I make up words, which is all very much true. Besides the uneducated part, I just, you know, grammar's not my best. It's not my forte. They're sticking to the fact that I said full-blown cancer.